Oh man, I had completely forgotten about this until you brought it up. This was a long time ago. I still lived with my parents, and I had a $700 car that needed about $700 worth of work to it. So I took it into the car dealer and dropped it off, and I knew it was going to be about 3 or 4 hours, so I didn't have a ride back, but I knew there was a bar and restaurant right nearby, so that's where I went. And I walked in, and there was a restaurant in one section and the bar was in the other section, so I just sat down at the bar, and this barmaid was just drop dead gorgeous. I mean, the type of person that you would never approach in a million years because you think there's no chance they would ever even give you the time of day. I mean, maybe if I had a mansion with a Maserati in the driveway and a Lamborghini in the garage, I might have asked her out, but until then, I would never have considered it. So, first thing she do is comes right over to me and leans right at me. I mean, body language. I had to actually lean back a little bit. Yeah. And then she says something along the lines of, "What can I do for you?" Okay, sure, there's the double entendre, but I don't know her, so I don't know if that's intentional or not. And I just put like a $5 bill down and got a beer. And she brought that. Never took the money, but as you do in a bar, you can just run a tab and pay for it later. So the night progresses, and she's talking to me, and "What are you doing here?" "Well, I took my car over to the car dealer to get it fixed," and she just rolls her eyes. I'm like, "What?" And she says that probably every salesman from that place has come over to hit on her at one time or another, which I thought was perfectly understandable. And then I saw they had a karaoke machine. And this was way back when nobody had heard of karaoke. And this was the first time I had ever seen a karaoke machine in person. And she said they just got it. They spent $5,000 on it a few weeks ago. And it wasn't really a popular thing yet, but I had been waiting for this technology to arrive, so I loved it. And I started going over there and singing all sorts of songs. And back then, I had a hell of a voice, and I could impersonate any singer out there. So I was just like the karaoke king. "This is John Anderson of Yes, and we're going to sing Owner of a Lonely Heart." Motley Crue, anything. I would ask her for songs that she wanted to hear, and then I would sing those. And I would go to the book, one page at a time, just singing everything in there. And hours pass. Finally went over, took care of my car, came back, and just kept going the rest of the night. And finally, it came to be closing time, and she's cleaning up, and okay, so I'm preparing to leave. She goes over and locks the door. Okay, so when you're in a place and the bartender goes over and locks the door, yeah, it's a pretty good signal that you're set. You're in there. She finished cleaning up and talking to me. Okay, well, time for her to go too, so we go out. Manager locks up behind us, and "What do you want to do now?" Well, I don't know, everything's probably closed by now. Well, there's a Red Roof Inn up here. Oh, jeez. I didn't have to do any work at all for this. I put zero effort into this. She's just suggesting, oh, well, let's go to this hotel. And so I didn't exactly refuse. And yeah, I had one of the best nights of my life. And oh, the whole time, she just kept bringing me drinks. Never charged me. She brought another one. After my first one, she brought the second. Like, I didn't ask for that, but she just assumed, and she would just be like, oh, that's on me. And then from that point on, it was just understood it was on her. So I have a drop-dead gorgeous girl who provides me with free drinks. This was like the perfect partner any guy could want. So I planned to go back to this place and be very involved with her and spend every night going back here. I was having fun doing the machine. I had this great girl. She was totally into me. I got free drinks. It was a perfect life. I was set. I never even got her phone number because I was planning to go right back there the following night. I just said, we split up in the morning and I'll see you tonight. That afternoon, it started to snow heavily. So I didn't make it back there that night. And then it was the weekend, and they didn't do the best job cleaning the roads, and as I said, I didn't have the best car, so I was hesitant to drive in that. And I just let too much time pass. Of course, this was back before email and cell phones and all that stuff. So, the following weekend, I went back there, and I pull in, and it's pretty quiet. I go up to the door, and I pull on it, and it won't open. And okay, so I look at the paper on the door, because I originally ignored the paper on the door, because when I see a paper on a door, it usually says something I have no interest in, such as, we now serve brunch on Sundays at 11 o'clock. But this time, the paper on the door was from the sheriff's department. And they had changed the locks and put up this notice, and all materials inside were going to be auctioned, and oh crap! This place is closed permanently, and I have no chance of ever contacting this girl again. I think my neighbor just fell down the stairs. Ha ha! Where am I? Yeah. I would have loved to be back with this girl again. I wanted to see her. So now I don't know what she thought of me, if she understood that it had snowed and then this unexpected turn of events came that they closed up shop. Thought about it later. Yeah, the owners probably made this last-ditch effort to drum up business by getting this fancy karaoke machine and all, but it was too late. So, if you're out there, I tried, I did, but, there's how many hundreds of thousands of people living in that area. I didn't know where you lived, I didn't know any of your information. I really was gonna come back and see you sometime, but hey, sorry.